Good afternoon, team. I'm Gladiola, your public health preparedness trainer. Today, I'm briefing you on sodium hydroxide. This highly corrosive chemical is widely used, but can be extremely dangerous when mishandled in healthcare or community settings. So what is sodium hydroxide? As noted by the CDC, sodium hydroxide is a white, odorless, soluble solid. It is also known as lye or caustic soda. It is not an infectious disease, but it is a potent chemical hazard. It's found in products like industrial cleaners, soaps, and even in food processing agents. While it can be very useful, its corrosive nature can cause severe burns, eye damage, and respiratory issues when mishandled. Where and when is exposure dangerous? Exposure to sodium hydroxide can happen anywhere chemicals are used or stored. This includes utility closets, bathrooms, or even during equipment cleaning. Sodium hydroxide acts fast and therefore causes damage within minutes of contact. There's no infectious window, however, urgency is due to immediate chemical injury. So who is at risk? Those most at risk include individuals like janitorial staff, maintenance workers, and any clinical personnel using cleaning agents. The most vulnerable populations include children and elderly patients, as they are at higher risk due to having fragile skin and weaker immune systems. So why is this important to staff and our community? Even a small mistake with this chemical can result in chemical burns, blindness, or even hospital visits for those that come in contact with it. Therefore, it matters to our team because it affects our staff safety, our patient environment, and the public trust. Proper training and awareness are our first line of defense against sodium hydroxide. How to protect staff and also sterilize. The CDC recommends to always use proper personal protective equipment, PPE, when handling sodium hydroxide. This includes chemical-resistant gloves, goggles, respirators, and face shields. In the case of a spill, make sure to isolate the area and neutralize it with diluted vinegar and/or follow the facility's spill protocol. It's also extremely important to flush any skin or eye contact exposures with water for at least 15 minutes and report the incident immediately. Sodium hydroxide and environmental news. In 2024, the Loch Ness project proposed releasing up to 60,000 gallons of sodium hydroxide into the Atlantic. This was to help enhance carbon capture. However, environmental groups like Friends of the Earth strongly opposed it, citing risks to the marine life and lack of proven benefits. The EPA approved a tentative permit, which sparked debate over the ethics of geoengineering with such a hazardous chemical, like sodium hydroxide. To wrap up, first, always identify products containing sodium hydroxide and store them appropriately. Second, use appropriate protection, such as PPE, as it is mandatory when handling this chemical. And finally, report any exposures immediately. Awareness and quick action will help us prevent injuries and maintain safe environment for our staff, patients, and the broader community. Thank you all for your attention today. These references provide further details on safe handling and exposure management of sodium hydroxide. I hope you all have a great day.